The day is here. The moment has arrived. One game, everything on the line. Eagles trying to make history. It is only right. Let me get a fly. Eagles fly on the road to victory. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles! What is going on, everyone? Welcome into A to Z Philly, your number one home for Eagles coverage. Hit that like button if you enjoy these videos. Subscribe by hitting that red button down below and hit that bell so you do not miss any of the coverage. The big day is here. The moment is here. I cannot believe it. RB back, bringing you the latest from the link. I feel like a kid on Christmas morning. The Eagles are playing in the big game tonight with everything on the line. It's like a dream come true again. I want to talk about how I'm feeling. I want to break down the emotions, what the Eagles need to do in this game, and just go over it all one more time before that clock hits 6:30 Eastern time. But we also have some breaking news that just dropped literally 2 seconds ago. I was just about to get on here and start spitting the gospel, but you know what? There are some bombshells dropping left and right. Lots to go over. We will get into it all here in just 1 second and break it down. But before we do that, shout out to our sponsor here of today's video. Let me tell you guys how you can enjoy this big game like never before at BetMGM. Sign up using the bonus code SB1000 and receive up to $1,000 back in bonus bets if you do not win your first bet. When you register with BetMGM, you'll get instant access to a variety of parlay selection features, live betting options, player props, and daily boosted odds specials. And with BetMGM at your fingertips, every play and every game are bigger than ever. Find out why BetMGM is the king of sportsbooks. Sign up before the big game today with bonus code SB1000 and get up to $1,000 back in bonus bets if you don't win your first bet. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. 21 years of age or older to wager. Pennsylvania only. New customer offer. All promotions subject to qualification and eligibility requirements. Bonus bets expire 7 days from issuance. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, help is available. Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Okay. We are here. I woke up this morning. I could not sleep last night. You know, all the scenarios are running through your head. I feel like I'm a guy going out there on the field, but in reality, I am so pumped up. And the breaking news that we must start with here, that was just announced per Adam Schefter, the Indianapolis Colts are targeting Eagles offensive coordinator Shane Steichen to be their next head coach after informing other candidates that they are moving in a different direction. Seal it. Done. Shane Steichen headed to the Indianapolis Colts. What is this weird connection that the Eagles have with the Colts? I don't get it. You know, Nick Sirianni, Frank Reich, Carson Wentz. There's plenty of other guys on that list. And now Shane Steichen going back to be the coach of the Indianapolis Colts. More on this here. Ian Rappaport says that the Eagles could actually lose both coordinators. So it's time to go out on a bang today. I hate that they put this stuff out, but maybe it's motivation for these guys to look at it as a collective and say, let's go out on a bang, let's go out on top, and then let them move on with the rest of their, careers and wherever they go. Congratulations. I mean, they have had fantastic years. They honestly are both deserving right now. And I don't think I ever thought I would say that about Jonathan Gannon, but he has coached his ass off. Shane Steichen has done a fantastic job with Jalen Hurts in this offense, and they both deserve it. And when the Texans hired DeMeco Ryans, Eagle fans thought, okay, well, you're getting Jonathan Gannon back. Well, according to Ian Rappaport, Jonathan Gannon is now a key candidate for the Arizona Cardinals job, and we'll interview this week. Shane Steichen is off the board. Also, as an addition to that, Tim McManus reporting that the Eagles actually want to promote quarterback coach Brian Johnson to offensive coordinator. We all know the ties there. Johnson was coached by Hurts' dad in Texas, and they're very close. And obviously, Brian Johnson has done a really good job this year. But is he ready to be a coordinator? Well, that's something we can get into a different day. All I have to say is that with everything transpiring here, we knew it was a real possibility that these guys could leave. Now it seems like one is off and maybe the other one. So the Eagles need to get this done. Also, couple quick cool tidbits from today. The only 8 Eagles on the roster that were on this roster in the last Super Bowl are these players. And it's really cool to see a new revolutionized team organization, a 5-year span, different quarterback, different head coach, and they are here. And honestly, I have to apologize to Howie Roseman because I was one who was really on his back. I thought he should have been relieved of his duties. I doubted him, but sometimes when you're at your lowest point and a whole city is doubting you, it fuels you. It brings that fire out. That's what brings that competitor. And Howie Roseman has done a heck of a job turning this around. And hopefully this Eagles team can deliver another trophy today. Also, Ari Mirov here reporting as well that there was a cool tidbit from Chris Mortensen where apparently Howie Roseman called Andy Reid before the 2020 draft to ask what he thinks of Jalen Hurts. They knew they had Mahomes. They weren't in the market for a quarterback. And essentially Andy Reid told him that, yeah, he thought it was a positive pick and he thought he would be a good player. And Howie ends up drafting him. And here we are a couple years later, they're facing off in the Super Bowl. You can't write a better story. You can't write a better script. You know what I mean? Anyway, this game today has so many different storylines that we've talked about. And I cannot wait to see this showdown. Last thing here, Ian Rappaport reports that the Eagles actually signed Vic Fangio, who's now the Dolphins defensive coordinator, to a 2-week contract. He's been helping this team throughout the year at points to help prepare for Kansas City's defense. Shout out to Vic Fangio for helping the squad. And hey, the Eagles are pushing all buttons. They want this more than ever. They understand this is the moment right here before you pay Jalen, before the coordinators leave, all this stuff. This is the time to get it done to win. And I am pumped, guys. I mean, can the Eagles go from beating the GOAT, Tom Brady, in the biggest game on the biggest journey run to beating Patrick Mahomes, maybe the greatest skilled quarterback that anybody has ever seen with their own two eyes? I think this is going to be a heck of a game. I am thrilled. Just my emotions right now. It's weird. It's very weird. In 2017 and 2018, I remember waking up and just being in shambles. I was so nervous the whole day. I was just, biting my nails. I was just so locked in the zone and just, man, so what? Can they get their first Super Bowl? Can they do it? Because Eagle fans have been through lots of pain. Eagles fans have seen the demise. They've been prone to think negative. And when the Eagles won that game against the Patriots, it was just nothing but pure joy. I remember breaking down in tears. I was that emotional, and it just meant so much. I don't think any celebration will ever mean as much as that Super Bowl. But today I come into it and it hits you, right? It hit me a couple days ago. Today I'm feeling like a kid on Christmas morning. I'm so hyped. I'm pumped. And then I think about this and I have a weird urge, a weird sense of confidence. I have a weird sense of confidence. It's how I felt through the whole season. It's how I felt through the playoffs. It's why I said the Eagles were going to kick the Giants and the Niners down. I just have this urge of confidence. I don't want to get too high on it because I don't want it to bite me, but I have a feeling the Eagles can win this game. I think they can win it handily. I'm picking the Eagles to win this game 34-26, and that's me being kind and nice because I respect the talent of Patrick Mahomes. I think that guy is so elite, and he's just unbelievable. And who knows? Will Patrick Mahomes come out, and will he be healthy? I think the Eagles' number one test, I think the number one key is Jonathan Gannon needs to gauge the motion, the flexibility of Pat Mahomes back in that pocket. Will he be able to move around and pull off these unbelievable plays that he does? How will he be able to put weight on that ankle? I know he's had 2 weeks. I know he's probably much healthier than he was 2 weeks ago, but those things take a while to heal. And when you have one of the best defensive lines of all time rushing at you, when you have a guy like Hassan Reddick who has been playing out of this world coming right at you direct, what will you do? I mean, we remember a few years back, Chiefs and Bucks. The Bucks absolutely slaughtered this Chiefs team because their defensive line was just overpowering that Chiefs front every single play, and they were putting Mahomes on the ground. They made him uncomfortable. I don't know if I've seen a quarterback look that uncomfortable, and we're talking about the greatness of Pat Mahomes. So if the Eagles can get pressure, they have to do it timely. They have to be decisive. But if they can put Pat Mahomes on the ground, I think this Eagles team can do this thing, man. They're going up against two rookie corners. Jalen Hurts just can't turn the ball over. I'm expecting some big plays. I know the Eagles are going to come out of the chute, try to hit a couple big bangs, try to go down the field, put up 7-14. I get it, but I want to remind Shane Steichen in what is going to be his last game as an Eagles offensive coordinator. You need to find a way to incorporate that run game. Sanders, Gainwell, Scott, they can be so effective. They can take time off the clock if you win the time of possession, if you control the ball this game, and if you keep it out of Mahomes' hands. If the Eagles can unlock that running game early in this game, I think the Eagles can control the entire pace And I think they can win this game. I think both teams, I mean, I would see it being more high scoring than low scoring in this game, but I just don't know anybody that can stop the Eagles offense. They're too talented. They have too many weapons. So, hey, maybe it'll be a shootout, but I think the Eagles could actually win that type of game. Other than that, you know, don't turn the ball over. You need to be clean with it and just do what has gotten you to this point. I can't stress that enough. This Eagles team has the roster. This is what Howie Roseman built, but you have to execute the game plan. Andy Reid, one of the best coaches of all time, as Eagle fans know, is going to come out ready to rock. I could expect a couple trick plays in this game. I think Nick Sirianni's going to draw something crazy up. Maybe the Eagles punch it in. Kansas City Chiefs are rock solid in the red zone in terms of defense. Eagles are one of the best red zone offenses. Can the Eagles punch it in, convert long drives into 7? I think that will be crucial in this game. Other than that, man, I am so freaking pumped. I mean, let me just say this, Eagle fans, you don't get these opportunities oh so often. You don't get these all the time. So cherish it, appreciate it, enjoy it. Your team is in the big game, and they are one win away from making history, man. It would be such an incredible story, especially with everybody doubting this team, with all the storylines, with the underdog of Jalen Hurts. It would be nuts for the Eagles to come out and win this and cap it off with an unbelievable season. They've been the best team all year. Can they finish the job? I'm going to be pacing frantically until the game starts. I'm nervous, but at the same time, I'm confident. So at the end of the day, Eagles, Chiefs, leave it all on the line. We got bombshells dropping left and right. It's going to be a hectic Sunday. But hopefully we will be on the show later tonight live celebrating what is going to be a massive win. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. Hit the like button. Give me your thoughts down below. What will the final score be? Give me all your thoughts, and I will see you all later tonight. You have a great one. Peace.